The same happens in the field of jurisprudence. There would seem to be only one essential question. Why are these people who permit themselves to exercise force on others, to rob, imprison, execute, send them to war and much else besides? The solution to the question is very simple. Looking at it in the only way that befits the question, i.e. the religious one. From the point of view of religion, a person must not perform acts of violence against his neighbour. So there is only one thing necessary to resolve the problem. Destroy all the superstitions and sophisms that permit violence, and firmly instill in men the religious principles that exclude a possibility of violence. Yet the leading figures not only fail to do this, but they devote all their wits to concealing from others the possibility of such a solution. They write shelves of books on different laws, civil, criminal, political, ecclesiastic, financial and others, and they expound and debate these themes in the complete conviction that they are doing something not just useful, but very important. In answer to the question of why, among people born equals, some may judge, constrain, rob and execute others, they give no answers. And not just this, but they fail to recognize the existence of the question. According to their doctrine, this violence is committed not by people, but by some abstract entity called the state. In exactly the same way, the learned people of today in all spheres of knowledge evade and keep silent about the essential questions and conceal the inner contradictions. In the study of history, the essential question is, how did the working masses, i.e. 999 thousandths of humanity, live? And we get nothing resembling an answer to this question. The question does not even exist, yet historians of one discipline write piles of books about Louis XI's stomach aches, about the atrocities committed by Elizabeth I of England and Ivan the Terrible of Russia, about who their ministers were and what literary verses and comedies were written for the entertainment of these sovereigns, their favourites and ministers. Historians of another discipline write about what the places people lived in were like, what they ate and what they traded in, what sort of clothes they wore, and in general about things that could have no influence on the life of the nation, but were consequences of their religion, which this kind of historian imagines to be a result of the sort of food people ate, or the clothes they wore. In truth, an answer to the question of how the working classes used to live can be given only by recognizing religion as an essential condition of people's lives. The answer, therefore, lies in the study of those religions the people professed, and which brought them to the position they found themselves in.